Okay, hello. So today we're going to do Blur and Sing. So this song was requested, if I can say it, and I like doing Blur songs because I like Dave Manelvarn's voice a lot, and yeah, I like listening to the Blur songs I have not heard. So yeah, it's kind of a win-win situation for everybody, and yeah, we're gonna see what this is all about. This is 6 minutes, so kind of a longer song, but let's just get into it and see what's going on. Love that bass. Okay. My goodness. All right. Well, dang. My goodness. Blur and Sing. Okay, so this was from, I have to say off the top, this is from their first album, their debut album, from 1991, Leisure. And I don't think I've heard too much from this first album. And yeah, so this was, I mean, they sound the same, basically. I'm not, I don't know. Damon Albarn's voice, I'll say off the top, his voice, it just has such a wide range. I mean, uh, he kind of, with this vocal he was doing here, it was almost kind of a careless kind of delivery, in a good way. I'm not saying, careless like he could have done better or whatever. It's just like he has that kind of deep voice just automatically. So when he sings, it's just like, I don't know, he does it so effortlessly. He can just sing, and his voice can sound so strong, or weak, whatever. It just sounds really good with how it is, because yeah, he can go very high like he did here in the choruses when he was doing the Oz, and then the whole Sing to Me. So yeah, go low to high. I don't know. It just, yeah, he has such a great voice, and yeah, I just love his vocals every time I hear them. And I mean, from Blur to his solo stuff and Gorillaz, obviously. I mean, yeah, his voice can test the power of time, or whatever the heck that sentence is. Yeah. I just really love Damon's voice. I mean, it makes the song. But again, here, the whole thing. I mean, off the top, I have to say the intro was almost kind of hypnotic. I guess the whole song was hypnotic or something in a way. And apparently Damon was on the keyboards here, so he started it off there. And yeah, I like that. And obviously the drum, the continuous beat throughout the song there was the drums by Dave Rowntree, which I liked a lot. I mean, for the whole 6 minutes, basically it was that beat, and then the bass as well. I love the bass lines from what the heck, Alex? What the heck is Alex James, right? And Graham Coxon on guitar and backing vocals. And I could really tell that he was on backing vocals, because I was like, somebody else is singing here, unless they just doubled up Damon's vocals. But yeah, I liked that as well. The backing vocals were in there, and you could hear them very well. And I liked that feature as well. And yeah, so. And also, I just have to say, when off the top here, I mean, the whole lyricism, it kind of sounds a little depressing, I guess you could say, with the whole can't feel numb, or can't feel cause I'm numb, can't feel cause I'm numb. So what's the worth? And I like how they put emphasis on worth. They kind of, yeah, they did that kind of a thing. And all of this with a question mark. What's the worth in all of this? And there is an annotation here on Genius.com. It's not rated or anything, so I don't know how true this is. But it says Damon is feeling down and introspective, questioning if it's even worth doing what Blur are about to do. Conquering the charts and garnering critical acclaim, he's wondering if the downsides of the music industry are worth it for success. So yeah, I mean, either way, this, like I said, obviously this is the first album, and apparently, because also I'm on Wikipedia here, and it says that, I'll just say this, the original version of Sing was entitled Sing to Me, and it was recorded as a demo in late 1989 under their band's former name, Seymour. I like Blur more than Seymour, and it can be heard on ultra rare promo only singles, which was released over a decade later. So it's a very rare listen. But either way, yeah, I mean, they were making the song in like '89. So even with the lyricism then, Damon thinking, are we even going to go anywhere? Is this band even going to get off the ground? So I mean, I guess I can see that through those lyrics. What's the worth of all of this? I mean, even, yeah. That does make sense in a way. Then the second verse here. So what's the worth in all of this? If the child in your head, if the child is dead. So it says the child in your head is dead. Damon sings about a nihilistic outlook on growing older and losing your childhood spark and imagination in order to mature. And it also goes on to say about how this song was in the film Trainspotting, which I have heard of before, but I don't think I've ever watched the film. But I do know that it basically, I think it did with Ewan McGregor, basically, got his career going. And so obviously it's kind of an important movie that way. And obviously, I think it's a British movie, so yeah, but it was released worldwide or something. Anyway, but yeah, they had good taste for the track list here for the movie, because this song was put in. But yeah, I just really liked the whole just the whole, I guess, feeling of the whole, is this worth anything? And yeah, just Damon again trying, kind of singing, kind of low key, and just kind of, kind of sadly, and he can really just put put you in the mood. You can really feel what he's feeling, basically, is I guess what I could say. And yeah, so then at the end here, we did have an instrumental bridge, which I liked. It sounded like Dave Rowntree started hitting the snare drum harder at that point. I don't know if it's just because the other instruments went away for a second or not, but yeah, I liked that anyway. And then yeah, if like I already said with the bass, right off the top, the bass was what I really noticed. I really liked the bass lines Alex James was doing, and yeah, that really stuck out to me. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's about it here on this. But again, like I said, I haven't heard too much from Leisure, so it's nice to hear what the band was doing, on their debut album. This was before, I guess, Britpop really flew away. Oasis, I think they were still forming, so I mean, that whole battle wasn't even in play yet. But yeah, it was obviously a really good start for them, and obviously everything did pay off for Damon through this band, Gorillaz, and his solo stuff. So yeah, anyway, I guess that's about it. So yeah, Sing by Blur. Really a little melancholy song. I liked it a lot. Anyway, I guess that's about it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, subscribing, commenting. I really appreciate all the support. And I will say, thank you for 1.5 thousand subscribers, 1,500 subscribers. That's pretty cool. And I appreciate all of you. And I'll see you guys again soon.